What's up, YouTube? Ruthless is back, and today we're going to be looking at my base. We're going to take a look at some efficient, high-level farming, and also we're going to do some live battle. What I wanted to review is actually today is a year since I've started playing Clash of Clans. For the first few months, I had no idea what I was doing. Then I kind of picked up on farming and started farming. As you can see, I've come a long way. My Town Hall 10 is nearly maxed out. Defense-wise, I only have two upgrades to go. Both of them are air towers. On one, I have about 3 days. On the other, I have 11 days to go. And of course, I do have both of my heroes. My Barbarian King, if you remember, I kept calling him Burger King, and I still like the name better, is turning 21. So soon we're going to be celebrating legal drinking age. Hopefully, we're going to have a fun video doing so. My Arch Queen is much younger. She's 16, turning 17, I believe. And as you can see, my walls, I started working on maxing out my walls. Inner core takes forever because each wall piece is 4 million gold, and it just takes ridiculous amount of time. Thank God Supercell gave us one gem boost, so I was able to do 2-3 walls per day. 2 days in a row I did 4 walls, but that's probably as much as I could do with the amount of time I'm spending on this game. So let's take a look at my attack log. I was pretty successful as usual farming up here. There's not Farming is not a rocket science, so as long as you kind of figure out the basics of it, you should be absolutely fine. If you haven't watched more videos, and do ask me any questions if you have. So up here at 2,500 cups, I was using balloons and minions as always. Just today I've switched back to BAM because I just got tired of using the same army over and over again. So, but as far as today's episode, I wanted to share that you don't always have to use spells if you don't have to, because the difference between capuchin and farming is that farming is more efficient and much slower pace, whereas when you trying to cop chase or go up in trophies, you're trying to overpower any base and kind of steamroll it to get 1 or 2 cups. So with farming, it's more of a precision. So here we go. Here's the first example. 258,000 gold, definitely going for it. As you can see, I'm dropping few balloons and then I'm sending minions just to take out that specific gold storage. So I'm not dropping all of my troops at the same time, not even half. I'm just trying to be efficient here. I've noticed that on the left-hand side, this person does not have any defenses. His arch tower is under upgrade. His air defense is also very lousy, so perfect base for farming. And once I figured that I can definitely take 2 of his gold storages out, next thing I'm gonna do, drop more balloons, as you can see on the left and the right side, and take out those air towers. And then I'm gonna send some minions to kind of clean up the gold. So is also on the right side he has a Inferno Tower. I believe it's level 3. It is level 3, and it's pretty strong. But again, for farming, this is a perfect opportunity just to send few troops at the same time. On the left hand side, as you can see, his um, Inferno Tower is way too far. It's not even catching my minions, and that allowed me to not only take out all of his gold, well, most of his gold, it also allowed me to do 50% damage or 51%. I did have to use my clan castle troops just to score, just to take that 1-star win, and I wanted to take a little bit more gold, so normally I would not waste a dragon, but oh well, I figured if I can take 50%, I might as well. So yeah, not 51, 50%. I took 240,000 gold. I think it's pretty successful raid without breaking a sweat. So this was very easy. Next one is also, you don't see that often up here, but you do see once in a while dead or abandoned bases. Again, same thing. Just because the base is abandoned, don't rush in and don't drop all of your troops at the same time. Try to take a look at the base, spend 30-40 seconds. It's not going to go anywhere, and then go ahead and attack the way you think you can take the maximum amount of resources from that base. So in this case, his Inferno Towers are dead. X-bows are not loaded as well. So the only thing I have to worry about is um, pretty strong air defense and his Archqueen and of course the maxed Whiz Towers. So even though again his base is dead and his most important weapons are centralized and they're not loaded, it still takes almost, or actually entire camp to take out all that gold because his palms or elixir and gold mines are tucked in into his base, so it's hard to reach them. So again, I did not attack all of it at the same time. I dropped a few troops here, a few troops there, took out all of his outside, and then moved into the inside. So I am out of troops. I had to use again my clan castle, and unfortunately, my dragon did not go where I wanted him to go. I was dropping him in hopes that he's going to take out that last gold mine. He did not take that. Still, 259,000 gold elixir, dark elixir. It's a pretty good rate, and again, 54%, just kind of what I'm aiming for. If I can win, I will take it. If I don't, oh well, that's fine. The main thing here is that I have not used any spell, so which is pretty good rate. So here's another base, very different from the first two. And by the way, you find a bunch of these bases up here. Just because I'm in Crystal 1 and Masters 3 doesn't mean that people know what they're doing. Sometimes you see these ridiculous bases, people I guess trying to go for cup runs and trophy hunters, or chasing to get that 2000 gems and they don't realize that their design sucks. Or maybe it's good for a trophy push, but I still doubt that because not only I'm taking his loot, this person, I'm taking his resources. I'm actually going to one-star him as well. So, again, the goal here, don't drop it all. Use few troops at a time. If you don't have to use them all, don't use them all. So I've cleaned up the top, then I went from the bottom. I still have a bunch of troops left, and I figured, oh well, I'm going to try to pick a couple of more buildings to secure the one star. As you can see, I've taken most of his resources. He has about, what, 30, 40,000 gold left in his storages. I'm not even going to try to clean the rest, again, because I'm trying to save some troops, but it seems like a pretty easy base to take out. So I figured now I'm going just for the win to get that one star. And by the way, to kill the builder slot, it only takes 2 minions. I've dropped 3 because I knew his air defense and not air defense. I'm sorry, X-bow and Waste Tower is very close to kill my minions, so I dropped 3. But just a note, if you ever wonder how many minions it takes, usually about 2 per builder slot. And of course, unless they're completely exposed. So I looked at this guy later. He was not even online. I was hoping to kind of go over his base and review his weapons before or after he gonna clean up all that mess, but did not happen. So going back to my camp, my army is pretty standard. I'm using 16 to 20 balloons and the rest are minions. I was using 1 gem boost for most of my barracks, and by most I mean all of my regular elixir barracks and 1 dark um, elixir barrack, because I don't want to build an army of minions only. So here's another thing that I wanted to kind of go over: live results. Many of you had asked me to show how many clicks it takes to find a base that I could raid. And the reason why, because in one of my videos I posted that I could raid approximately every 11 to 20 minutes. Um, Depends what I'm using boost or not. So on average, it probably takes about 10 to 20 clicks, as I call them, when you press next. So here I am looking for a base to raid. And what I'm looking for is specific design that I can easily take, and also I'm looking for the max amount of gold, because that's what I'm currently farming for. I don't need elixir. I have plenty of that. Dark elixir, well, it comes as I farm, so I'm not specifically farming for it right now. So here I am looking at 253,000, not a base that I like. Definitely not even trying to attack 100 unless it's a very easy base, because here at this level I have anywhere between 55 to 70,000 or 75,000 as a bonus. So I'm trying to find bases that are 200 and above. So this seems to be a good base. First, one of his air towers is under upgrade. His arch towers and whiz towers are not maxed out, so it seems to be pretty good base to raid, and I could probably take most of his gold. Again, because his storages are very exposed to the edges, which makes it perfect opportunity for a farmer like myself. So as you can see, I'm dropping one minion here, one minion there, and the reason why, because I want to get all of those air bombs to go off, so later on I don't get any surprises. So now I need to take out his Arch Queen, which is going to be easy. She is level 3, so I'm going to use 5 to 6 minions to take her out. And actually, I've used him less. I think it was 4. And now I'm going to try to pick out on his collectors to kind of distract his air defense towers and his arch towers, and then I'm dropping my balloons. Again, I'm not using all of them at the same time because I am farming. So what I'm trying to do here is to get those balloons kind of a distraction unit, and then send my minions to get the actual gold and elixir out in this case. So left side is pretty much gone. I need to send a few more minions to take out that gold on the top. I still have a ton of army left, or a ton of units left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the rest of his gold up on top, and then I'm going to go probably full blast on the bottom. Yep, so I have 6 balloons, 27 minions, that should be enough, and I have 5 rage spells, and I'm definitely going to be using them because I am maxed out, so why not? Again, like I said, I absolutely do not care about elixir at this point. So drop all of my balloons, my minions, and 2 rage spells, and I don't even care about his clan castle troops. At this point, I've gotten exactly what I needed to get, 200,000 gold, and I also want to start this base. So um, it is pretty easy. Like I said in the beginning, it's not a rocket science. You can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But I will be posting more videos about how exactly to farm. So hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of what kind of farming there is up here in Crystal 1 and Masters 3. So again, 207,000 plus 55,000 bonus. I think that's pretty good. And if you do use that 1 gem boost, so you can probably rate with this army anywhere between 11 to 12 minutes. So on average, 5 to 6 raids per hour, which is very lucrative. So that's how I'm pretty much maxing out my walls at this point. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's really long. It's probably the longest that I've done, and I have a little bit of a sore throat, so my apologies for my voice. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, and peace out.